Do you see the glow? Do you see the glow? Good morning, everyone. Today I'm doing something that I have been wanting to do for quite a while. I'm doing a haul and trying makeup from Shop Miss A, which is $1 makeup. And they actually do have cruelty-free makeup on there too. So if you do use cruelty-free makeup like I do, there is actually things to find on there, and they are PETA certified cruelty-free, at least the brand that I bought my things from are, which is great because makeup is expensive, and if you're only using cruelty-free makeup like I am, it's going to be even more expensive because you have limited options. So we're gonna do a little haul first because I don't know if I'm going to be using every single thing I bought, but I do want to show everything to you. I have already opened everything because I've had this package for a couple of weeks and I haven't been able to do this video until now, but it all came delivered. Can you see my address? No. It all came delivered in this black thing, been wrapped in like bubble wrap, and also in this pink tissue paper with the little Shop Miss A logo on there. And then it also came in this like white like, I don't know what this is called, styrofoam paper or something. So we're just gonna dig in. So I have 3 powder eyeshadows, and these are all from the Velour eyeshadows from the AOA Studio, which is one of the cruelty-free PETA brands on there. And it has the little bunny on the back, which is nice. This is what they look like. This gold one is Cherish. This one right here is Secret. And then this last dark red one is Groove. And I got a powder, so I'm doing my whole face with all of this. And I'll put like a timestamp so you can see when I actually start using everything if you're not interested in everything that I bought. This is the AOA Perfect Setting Powder, and this is in the shade Brightening. I also got some lashes. These are the premium lashes, and they are synthetic, of course, as they are cruelty-free. And this is also from their Paw Paw collection, which means that some proceeds are being donated to animal welfare, which is amazing. The only thing that I got that was not $1 is this little brush set. So this is the AOA Studio High Def brush, and they are a little bit triangular in shape. And it looks like this. It is so soft, and this is so you can use it for like underneath your eye, which is what I think this would be good for, like concealer and stuff, and in like nooks and crannies where it's hard to get with a different shaped brush. And then the other one is just like the same shape but the eye version of the brush, so it's a little bit of a triangular shape for like I don't know, underneath your eyebrows or whatever. So here is the BB cream that I chose. This is the AOA Studio Perfect BB Cream Skin Perfecting and Color Correcting, and this is in the shade Fair, so I'm hoping this is going to be light enough. It does look a little bit yellow, but we will find out how that works. I also got a sugar scrub. This is also from AOA Studio. I think everything that I bought is from AOA Studio. This is the apple lip scrub just because I needed a new one. I also have the AOA Perfect Eyeshadow Primer. I don't think this had a shade. Well, yes it did. This is in the shade Nude. This is a lipstick. This is AOA Wonder Metal Liquid Lipstick in the shade Solo. And it's like this really metallic greenish gray, which is really cool. This is the mascara that I bought. This is the AOA Fat Lash Mascara, and I also got the primer. So yeah, we're trying both the primer and the mascara today. And I got a Wonder Cover HD Concealer. This is in the shade Light Yellow. I don't really need a lot of coverage apart from maybe a little bit under my eyes, so I'm hoping light yellow will do the trick. Eyeliner. This is also the Wonder Liquid Eyeliner in the shade Black, which is just a dip liner. I have the Wonder Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Hero. This is very warm toned, and it's almost borderline like terracotta orange, so I think maybe I won't use that today. I'll use the other one. And I also got a lipstick. This is the AOA Studio Wonder Lip Lock, a 24-hour lipstick in the shade Jet Set, which is like a dark purple. This is a little like contour stick. So this is the AOA Studio, this is the AOA Sculpt FX contour stick. This is in the shade Fawn. They had a ton of different colors. I just tried to pick one that I thought would work out well with my complexion. I also got the Wonder Brow Tinted Brow Pomade, and this is in the shade Taupe. And this is very light. This is lighter than I would typically go, and I think it looked darker on the website. And now that my hair is this color, I could also do a warmer one than Taupe. Hopefully it does work out nicely though. And then the last thing that I bought are two different highlighters. So this is the AOA Glow Baby Illuminating Drops, and it comes in this little thing. It has a little dropper, and this is insane. I'm just gonna do a little bit of a swatch for you guys for this, because I don't know if I'm gonna be using this one or the other one. See that little drop right there? How crazy is that glow? This does have a blue sheen though. I kind of wish I had bought one of the ones with a little bit of a warmer glow, which is typically what I like for my highlight. But I got two cool ones. So this is the AOA Studio Pow Lighter, and this is in the shade Moonbeam. This is a little bit more glittery, and I have opened this, so this is kind of like everywhere, but you can kind of see the color in there. This is very glitter though, and not as much of a sheen, which is typically what I like for every day, although I think that would be so cool for like when you need a little bit extra. And I just got glitter all over my hand. I did not get a lash glue. I don't remember if that is because I know that I have one or if they didn't have one at all, but I'm not going to be using these today anyway. So I'm just going to pull my hair back and then we can start. Yeah, I did not get a face primer, so we're just going to start out with the BB cream. It seems like it could work for me actually, a little bit depending on how good coverage this is. It is a BB cream though, so I'm not really expecting a whole lot of coverage, and I'm just using a little stipple brush. This is very thick, and it does not have a lot of coverage at all. It smells good though. I did not get a blush. Probably should have. I honestly don't really feel like this is doing a lot for my skin. Might have been better if I used my hands. I don't like using my hands too much because I think I'll get all nasty and then I'm gonna have to wash them and blah blah. So, and using a brush is just for the most part easier, and a stippling brush is by far my favorite method of applying foundation. It just gives a really nice and even coverage. Well, if there is any coverage in the BB cream, which this doesn't seem to have. I do want to get more things from AOA though. The highlight was the thing that I like opened. I had a friend over and we just had to see the highlights because we're obsessed with highlights. So, okay. This is what the BB cream looks like. It looks like nothing on my skin, which is good. You can see that there's a little bit of sheen right here from where it is on my skin. Let me know if you think that that gave a little bit of a coverage. Maybe a little bit, but definitely not a lot. It's very natural, but if you can't go out of the house without anything, it feels a little bit sticky, but that might just be because it hasn't dried yet. So next up I want to try the contour stick. And yes, I should probably do my eyes first, but it's too late now. I always forget that I should do my eyes first until I've already started on my face, and then it's a little bit too late. So we're just gonna deal with it. So this is the color of the stick, and it seems very, very nice and blendable, which is a good thing. I don't really contour a lot, especially for every day, but we do need to try this. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit right here, and I'm just gonna use the same brush. Look how easily that blended out. And I do think the color is a good match for me too. That was so easy. And then we're just gonna do the other side. I do think I chose the right color for the contour thing. And I do think that that looks fairly natural. Cool. like the stick. I really like contour sticks. They're so easy to use. And I do have powders as well, but I don't know. I just like sticks better. We're gonna try to use the concealer now. This is very yellow, which I mean, it is called light yellow, so I mean, there's a little swatch of it. It's quite light. Hopefully it's going to work out. I don't know how quickly this dries, so I'm gonna do one part of my face at a time. I'm just using this first. Let's not doing anything. This is so thick. Probably not the best for under eye, and you can tell that that's not the best. So I'm gonna use a little bit of the BB cream to just try to even it out a little bit, and then I'm gonna use the small of this brush. I haven't washed this yet, which I typically would do, but I didn't think ahead. This brush seems very nice though. It's very soft. That is a little bit better, I think. For my other side, I'm just gonna apply it to my hand, and I'm gonna mix the BB cream and the concealer together. I think it's better on this side. On camera, it looks so bright. It's not that bad in like real life, I think. Okay, I think we're just gonna have to go from here. I should have had something to wipe my hand. Okay, oh well, it's okay. Do we do highlighter first? I do want to use this highlighter. So I just dropped a little bit of the liquid highlighter on my arm or hand, and I'm just gonna apply it from there onto my face and try not to go overboard because this is very, very pow. Do you see the glow? Do you see the glow? I mean, seriously, this is just amazing. And then a little bit on the other side. The glow is just insane. I would just want all the other colors of this highlight thing. So if Shop Miss A sees this video, I would like to talk about a collaboration, please. And then I'm just gonna do the powder. I'm just gonna use a like powder brush thing. The powder did kill a little bit of the glow from the highlight, but it was so intense, I actually don't think I mind very much. My skin feels so smooth with that powder on it, which is nice, and hopefully it's gonna help if I get any fallout from those eyeshadows. It's gonna help to get that out. We're gonna say okay to the powder, which I also did like, and it doesn't seem like it has a lot of color, which is good. Let's do the eyes now. So we're doing the primer from AOA. It does feel like it's drying down all the way, which is good unless you really want something to stick. I really do feel like I should have some blush. I feel a little bit washed out, which I guess is saying that the BB cream and powder, at least together, did something. But we're gonna do all the eyeshadows now. So I am going to use this one as a blending color, this one on my lid, and then I'm gonna use this one to darken up the crease, I think. And then I didn't buy something light to do on like my brow bone or anything, so I might do the highlight there, the other one, or I might just do the powder and just leave it as it is. Oh. This is a cream. I was certain this was a powder when I just saw it in the box. Now I'm even more excited for this one because this is strange. Oh my god, how am I gonna make this work when they're powders, when they're not powders, any of them? Either way, we're gonna do this first. Strange. I like it though. It's very, very bright, and the glow didn't disappear. So I changed my mind a little bit about what we're doing with my eyes. So we're doing this part on the inside, and then we're doing the darker one at the outer corner. And this one is not as creamy, I think, as the orange one. This is a very interesting texture. Although it does feel like something that would work better as a lid color than anywhere else. It feels a little bit like, I was about to say Play-Doh. But it's that like squishy. I didn't really feel like that did a lot. I do love makeup that I can apply with my fingers, though. It's just so much more fun. And I'm a little bit afraid to apply it with a brush because I don't know how it's going to react. But I do want to try the last color too, this copper-ish one. And like this is just so much more creamy than the two other ones. So I don't know why that is, if it's the difference in the shade. But I'm gonna try to apply that like right here and blend it. That actually worked quite well. I'm just using a clean finger. Primer is drying down and you can kind of see where it is on my eyebrows. I kind of want a little bit more of the dark red, so I'm gonna try to use this little flat brush with the dark red shade just to get a little bit more depth in the outer corner. So can you like see how it's like, I don't know, this is strange. It does seem to work though. And it seems to work well with the brush too. I'm just very interested to see if this creases on me. I am planning to go out after this, like out to the store and do some errands. If it does, I will update you, I promise. I mean, I actually really like these colors. This is really cool. I need to wash my hands because I'm covered, so I'm gonna do that and then I'll be back and then we'll keep going. We're just gonna start with the eyeliner. And this is a dip liner. I'm very not used to dip liners anymore. I used to use that a lot when I was younger. Oh, and this is a brush and not a felt tip, which is nice. Yeah, it's a little bit easier to use. So maybe I should zoom you in a little bit. This is very easy to use. That was very quick. It is quite black. We're gonna try the other eye. My right eye is always easier. So the liner is a little bit darker or thicker on this side, so I'm just gonna even it out a little bit on the other side. This is where it could all go wrong. I just messed it up a little bit on the bottom here. It's not very visible though. Okay, I'm gonna stop with the eyeliner there because I'm afraid that it's going to get too much. So I'm just gonna leave it a little bit too dry, but it doesn't look too bad. Before I do my mascara, I wanna do my eyebrows. Okay, so this is the color and it is very, very light. Definitely lighter than all the other eyeshadow things I use. I'm just gonna use this little angled brush. This is from Essence, and I would not be surprised if I just completely fuck up everything with this eyebrow thing, because pomade is not really my strong suit, but it was either pomade or a gel, and I don't like gels either, like comb through gel. So So we're just gonna try the pomade, and I think it's actually lighter than my brows. Actually, it's not too bad. Good thing about having a lighter color is that it's harder to mess it up. And it's harder to make your brows like way too much. And I'm not all for that super perfect Instagram brow either. I just want mine to look a little bit darker and fuller. But I do have to say, it seems like it's going on darker than it looks in the pot. And then we're trying to do the other eye. One eyebrow is easy, two brows are hard. And then my brows really need to be fixed, like in general. So, but I think for now this is actually good. So we're doing the fiber, like fat wash primer and the mascara. It doesn't say anything about it drying or anything like that before use. And this is the primer. It's just this like super thin wand of a brush. So we're gonna try that first. And I have no idea how this is gonna go. Should I leave it to dry or should I just apply it right away? Let's do one of each. Let's leave this some time to dry, and then we're gonna do the other one right away. It does look like there are some like smaller fibers in the primer, which is supposed to make your lashes bigger. I don't know if that actually did anything. Probably should leave the primer to dry then. So I'm gonna try the other eye. There we go. Actually, I think that worked out pretty well. It's time for lipstick. Do we want this one, or this one? I think maybe I'll do this one actually. This is the matte one. We are going to swatch the other colors though, so you can see what they look like. It's been so long since I had a full face of makeup on, but I don't really feel any face makeup on me, which is nice. So here are the two other lipsticks. So this one is Solo from the matte liquid lipsticks, and then this one is Jet Set from the 24-hour lipsticks. And they're both really, really pretty. I do think that this one looks very much like Gothic from W7, which is also like a bullet lipstick like this one. But all in all, I actually found all of these products to be pretty easy to use. Even the velour like eyeshadows, which kind of took me aback, and they do have velour highlights, which are, I'm assuming, the same type of formula with the creamy thing, which I really want to try. But this is what the makeup looks like, and I actually think it turned out pretty well. I like it. Let me know what you think about the makeup, and let me know if there are any other makeup brands or any other things from Shop Miss A that you want me to try out. Any other makeup from AOA. I think they also have another cruelty-free brand on there, which is called 2 something. I have to say I'm quite happy with the result. It's always a little bit sketchy with such cheap makeup, but I actually feel like this is kiss-proof. This is completely kiss-proof. Huh. Okay. Perfection. Which is great, because then hopefully it's gonna last for a while too. Quick update. It's been almost 2 hours since I finished my makeup, and my eyeshadow is starting to crease just a little bit. So I would say probably these eyeshadows do have to be set if you are using them in your crease, or just use them on your eyelid and nowhere else, and you should be fine. Other than that, everything else looks fine. My lipstick is a little bit faded, which is understandable because I have drunk coffee and I have eaten breakfast since I filmed the video. I have to say I'm impressed. and I'm definitely going to shop from Shop Musée again. So if you want to see another haul and get ready with me with Shop Musée, let me know. And like I mentioned, if there's any other brands that you want me to try out, I do hope you enjoyed the video. Please give me a big like down below. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Patreon at chrisbeeblack, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!